Well, good morning, my lovelies, and what a good morning it is indeed. I've got baby girl here being all smiley as usual, and a newly decorated spring coffee corner that I cannot wait to break in. So what do you say? Can mama make this iced latte one-handed? Just you wait and see. Thank you. Okay, one-handed taste test. Let's do it. Not bad, Aliana. See, this is why you gotta start teaching them young. But hey babes, what is up? It's Haley and welcome back to my channel. How excited and pumped am I for today's video, because I am actually inspired by this Instagram series that I saw a girl do on Instagram where she's basically tackling all these things in the house that she's been putting off. And even though you guys saw that in my last vlog I did an entire spring decorate with me, the house is looking so much cuter and prettier. There are definitely some areas of the house that could still use a little bit of love. You saw that we went ahead and added some cafe curtains to the breakfast nook, but that was really just an attempt to see what it would look like. Now that I know that I love it, we gotta add some curtains to our kitchen along with this. Do you guys remember a few thrift trips back I actually found an incredible gorgeous gingham blue chair? As much as I love that chair, it does have some questionable stains on it, and it's honestly just been collecting dust in one of the rooms in our house. But with how much blue I've added to the space, I'm just so inspired to finally pull out that chair and together show you how it is that I actually do a deep clean of thrifted furniture, because I'm constantly shopping the thrift stores. Buying furniture on Facebook Marketplace also is like my favorite thing to do. Which, speaking of, I actually have baby girl on my hip right now because she is actually ready for her nap. I'm just waiting for her dad to come so that he can lay her down so I can actually go and do my next Facebook Marketplace pickup, which is something that I've been wanting for the living room. I would totally take her with me if she wasn't such a little cranky pants whenever she needs to sleep. So I'm gonna go lay her down, make that Facebook Marketplace pickup, and then we'll just get into our day, and hopefully we'll give you guys some inspiration to also pick up on all those things that you've been avoiding. Because let's be real, girl, I don't know, maybe you're married, maybe you live with your parents. There are just some of those things that if you yourself are not gonna get to it, nobody else will, right? So let's tackle them together. Okay, so before we head on our way, let me give you a bit of an insight on where we're actually going. I have this sofa table that is right behind my couch, and on it I have two lamps. The thing is about these lamps though, they are just too small of a scale for how big the sofa table is. So I've so badly wanted to find something bigger, but because it's just in me to always try to thrift something or buy something secondhand before shopping new, I have been scouring Facebook Marketplace or the thrift stores trying to find two identical lamps that will be perfect for that space that are bigger in scale. And after hunting so much, I was able to find these lamps right over here. They are so gorgeous. Beautiful chocolatey brown color with a gold base, which is totally my colors. The shape of it just looks like a ginger jar. It just really gives me Ralph Lauren vibes. And the insane thing is that they're selling this pair of lamps for just $30. I'm not crazy about the lampshade, but we may switch it out or maybe even DIY something to go with these lamps so well, which of course we'll do together. So in the meantime, I'm just waiting for this guy to give me his address. Eran literally just put Eliana down. I can see her wiggling around. We literally just leave her in bed knowing she's fed and changed and she's all good. She puts herself to sleep. It has been 3 minutes as of now, so let's see if she's asleep by the time I get to my destination, which yep, he just sent it through. So hey Siri, take me to my Facebook Marketplace pickup.
I can't do that while you're in the car.
I mean, I know, but it's for the effect, Siri. Just go along, okay? Oh no, you guys don't understand. They are so much better than I expected. Oh my goodness. In the video and the photos you guys can see right here, they looked like a really deep chocolate brown, which I liked, but I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, my table is like a dark brown. How will it look with dark brown lamps? But now that I'm actually looking at it, it is like a gorgeous beigey tan color. It's got some slight like cracks in it, which makes it look so vintage. And look at the base, it's brass. I'm not crazy about the lampshade. The shape is a little bit too postmodern for me, but actually beautiful. Got one right over here and then one propped up right in the bottom. $30 for two, so $15 for each of these lamps, and they're huge. She literally asked me, she was like, do you have a big house? Because these are pretty big lamps. And I'm like, I think I have the perfect spot for it. But listen, for $30, even if they don't work in that area for some reason, I mean, I could even put that in my bedroom. Like, they're stunning. So that was definitely a success. It was about a 30-minute drive, I want to say. Literally says, hey mom, I fell asleep 30 minutes ago. While we're here and baby girl is sleeping, Eran's got her. If she's gonna wake up, I think I'm gonna take advantage and take you guys along with me to a local thrift store. Let me quickly see if there's any nearby. Thrift store near me. Ooh, there is a Goodwill about 2 miles away. Should we make our way over there? Let's do it. Let's go. I have to say, this is probably one of the most fancy schmancy neighborhoods that I've been in. So I'm so curious to see what this Goodwill will be like. Let's go. And are you even surprised that the blue section is calling my name? With how much blue details I've been adding into my kitchen, I've been loving it. And I'm always looking for really cute creamers. And this is the perfect powder blue one that I've been looking for. $2.99 and has a little brown rib at the top. Adorable. All right, for dishware, I told myself I'm cutting myself off because I bought so much in my last video that truly I don't need anymore. But I have to say, guys, their lamp section, probably one of the best that I've seen. Look at this. I mean, oh my gosh, can we just please start with this one? How beautiful. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a matching set of this because I feel like for our bedroom this would be so perfect. Thing is though, it is kind of falling apart, but a ceramic lamp like this with the flowers is so much on my wish list. Even these brass ones can look so pretty. I mean, Target is doing stuff that are so similar to this right now. You've got this gorgeous Art Deco one if you're more into, you know, those postmodern kind of looks. And then take a look at these beauties. They are so pretty. Again, I don't really have a space for it. I don't really think it would go in my living room so much because I do need something rounder, but they are so stunning too. $14.99, so $15, just like I bought my lamps for. So nice. I don't think I've ever seen this many gorgeous, beautiful lamps. So look at the carvings on these in one thrift store. Insane. But this one is making me weak in the knees specifically because wow, how stunning. Okay guys, I just checked and she's $10. I don't want to part ways. I don't want to leave her. A part of me is thinking like maybe the lamps that I got will look too big and overwhelming on the table and then we can just do a one lamp situation. Just this one. I don't know, for $10 I feel like it's worth getting it. Let's be real, nobody else is gonna buy a lamp. And it's also not jiggly anymore. I twisted it and now it's actually stable. Either way, I wouldn't even plug it in. I don't know if you guys know, but I don't actually have an outlet next to my living room, so I'm gonna be doing some rechargeable light bulbs anyway, so like the wiring doesn't matter. I don't know, all the signs are pointing to Haley, let's get it. So I think we're gonna do it. I mean, I feel like it's meant to be. How pretty would this look in my living room? All right, you guys, I was just about to head out. Passing by the furniture section though, I spotted this. Look at this gorgeous quilt. Oh my gosh. Take a look at the details of this. So pretty for spring. Literally hand-stitched flowers in the prettiest colors. This is unreal. Only $7.99 too. I mean, come on. Oh my god, such pretty bedding. I have to get this one. Whichever grandma or something donated this lamp and this quilt, I thank you. I thank you very much. Alright, 2 purchases and 2 purchases alone, but I feel really good about these. I mean, truly, you guys, what an unreal score. That lamp, that quilt, these lamps. I mean, I'm just thinking about everything I have to take care of today. My blue gingham chair, my blue cafe curtains, and now adding this blue lamp. I feel like this is truly the ultimate cottagecore grandma vibe of a vlog. Which, speaking of, we're gonna run one more errand before I actually head home. We're gonna stop by Home Depot so that I can quickly buy the plumbing tube for my cafe curtains. Yes, plumbing tube. So that then once we get on home, we can finally add cafe curtains to all of the windows that need it. Hey Siri, take me to the nearest Home Depot.
Getting directions to the Home
Let's
Depot
go.
using...
I don't even need a cart because I know exactly where we're heading, and that is to the plumbing section. And here it is, you guys. What you're gonna be looking for is actually 1/2-inch copper pipes. I do really try my best though to try to find the copper ones that are a little bit patina, that have darkened a little bit over time so that they don't look so orange next to my window. So I'm gonna grab a small one of these for the kitchen window and then a longer one too. Made it back home and we officially have everything we need for our cafe curtains, like the curtain rings, our copper rod, and of course my actual curtains that I got for this little kitchen area. The sun streams in here so bright, so I do need a little bit of coverage because as you see, sometimes it gets really light in here. And I personally feel like cafe curtains just add the most beautiful character to a house and so much charm too. The beautiful thing about this project, like you guys saw in my last video, you don't actually need any power tools for this. It's all done manually. A lot of you guys wonder how I get so many of these projects done with having a little baby, and truly it is really about scheduling, paying attention to her nap times, her wake windows, and getting as much done as you can while she's sleeping. And our NANIT has been the absolute best baby monitor and kind of sleep tracker all in one. You guys saw in my nursery makeover that we actually have the NANIT floor mount. Just hovers over the bed and it gives me a full view of the entire area that she's sleeping in. You saw that when I was out and about, I was actually able to keep an eye on Eliana through my phone, which is absolutely amazing. I can stream both video and audio. I can see if she's settling herself down, when her last wake up was, and my favorite part is the fact that NANIT actually predicts her next nap. So let's say she wakes up, and of course I'm going to be spending some time with her, feeding with her, playing with her. I already have in my NANIT app an indicator of when her next nap is predicted to be, of when I can set her down so that she can have the best, longest nap possible. And I'm so happy that I'm partnering with NANIT for today's video to share the new addition. This is the NANIT Home 8-inch display. I'm telling you, having an external monitor, it is incredible. I just prop it up and keep an eye on her while I'm doing my things. At night, I love keeping it by my bedside, and I just have it on all night. And I just love that throughout the day, no matter what I'm doing, I have my NANIT there as a little helping hand to notify me if she's crying, if she's awake, when her next nap should be. It's truly like a little baby assistant to have at all times. I love waking up in the morning and the NANIT tells me that she had a great night, because then I just feel so accomplished that our sleep training methods have been working with her. I've mentioned my NANIT before when I was doing my nursery makeover, and if at any point you were on the fence about whether this is something that you should get, I am telling you, this will be the purchase that as a mom, you will be so happy about making. If you guys click the link below and use the code Haley20 at checkout, you can actually get 20% off your NANIT smart home baby monitor, because when you have little ones, there's nothing more important than your peace of mind, and this gives me all the peace of mind in the world. So I'm gonna prop Eliana up right on over here, and we can keep an eye on her as we add in our new cafe curtains. Let's do it. But quickly, before we do that, let me do you guys a favor and clear my dishes, because I was too tired to do last night. And this type B mom very much believes in procrastination. If you're too tired to do it one night, just do the next. So let's quickly get this loaded. Do you see how bright the sun is here right now? This is why I need to add some curtains here. But yes, even Eliana's bottles with all the silicone pieces, I even throw that into the dishwasher, because I actually use non-toxic dishwasher tablets, which don't actually leave her bottles smelling and tasting like soap like most silicone products. I also then wash my gloves and dry them down so I can just reuse them again pretty much until they rip. We're trying to be less wasteful here. All clean. Eran absolutely hates doing the dishes, and I hate emptying the dishwasher. So it works really well for us that our responsibilities are split up that way, that he always empties the dishwasher and I'm the one who stuffs it. But the sun here is truly blinding. So why don't you say we finally get up these curtains. No, wait. I am so happy with it. I mean, it kind of sucks because it's still so bright. You guys can't fully see what it looks like. But when the sun tucks away, I'm going to show you, because the floral pattern is so pretty. And I feel like this window just instantly has so much charm. Oh, it's getting dark. But you guys, this is what it's looking like. I am telling you. Using a flat iron to pleat these curtains is the ultimate hack. It makes the pleats just come out so straight, and your cafe curtains look just so perfectly done, and really expensive too. And something else I wanted to mention, the copper bar right now looks super copper-like, but over time it actually oxidizes. So in a couple of days, the tone of the brass is gonna die down and it's gonna look a lot more brassy over copper. But even the color it is now, I think it adds a cool vintage element to the kitchen. You do know that I always want feedback and advice from you guys, so I would really love to know, do you think that we should kind of leave the curtains as they are now? I feel like most of the time I'm gonna have them styled kind of like this, half open, half closed. Or do you feel like I should add double the curtains and kind of have it cover the entire area? I don't know, I feel like I like this look, that it's like not fully closed and you can still see through the window and it's kind of just framing it. But what do you guys think? Do we leave it as is? Do we double up on the curtains to make it look thicker? Comment down below what you think. But yay, another thing that I've been avoiding and have been procrastinating on is now complete, and so we can move on to the next. And right on cue, an hour and 45 minutes. That was such a good stretch. I just got notified that she started stirring, so let me go get her. Officially back here in my living room, and I think it is time for us to go ahead and add our lamp bases, see what it's looking like, and then maybe it will give me an idea of what kind of lampshades I should get for it. Truly, I just find these lampshades way too big, but the lamp bases on their own are perfect. The size is so good. The table looks slightly cluttered, so I'm gonna have to redecorate it later, but in the meantime, let's go on ahead and replace this to something a little bit smaller, a little bit more my style. I do really love the scallop lampshade of the previous ones that I had, so if I could find a larger size in something like this, that would be ideal. So come along with me, let's head on over to HomeGoods and see if we can find something fitting. Okay, made it to HomeGoods. I'm hoping this will be a really quick trip because I have to pick up the girls from daycare super soon. What I did bring to hopefully make it easier for me, do you guys remember the blue lamp that we found? This is the lampshade that fit, and when I tried it on top of our lamps, the size was actually perfect. So even though I actually asked ChatGPT what would be the best measurements for my lamps, I am gonna bring this as a reference point and try to find something of similar size in just a different style. All right, we've made it to the lamps, and guys, it's actually crazy to me how much blue is so in style right now. You see all of these like vase looking lamps that are actual lamps, but they have like a vase looking base. These are full sets though, so I need just the lampshades. All right, rounding the corner, here are all of their actual lampshades, and so many of them are just so pretty. All right, taking a step back, this is what I'm thinking in terms of lampshades. Something I know I don't really want is for a lampshade with the diameter being all the same. What do I mean by that? For example, there are certain lampshades that you can kind of see they don't cone. The bottom part and the top part is the same diameter, and I don't know, I feel like they look like hotel lamps to me, but like not in a good way. I don't love it. I much prefer to find a lamp that actually kind of narrows at the top and has a bit of a cone shape instead. Oh, this lampshade is so pretty. Pleated fabric. If you guys are wondering, this is one of those lampshades that are so expensive online, and they're selling it here for just $16. I'm not kidding. This is a dupe for some really high-end ones, and this is the look you can get with a lampshade like this. Very vintage inspired. I do really like it. The only thing is that it actually has a green tone instead of a blue tone, and I feel like adding in a pattern can either be something stunning or it can be a little bit too much. Plus, it does look like there is only one of these, though I do really like it. And in terms of size, yeah, it's about the same size, I want to say, except it doesn't have the cone. It's more of a rounded shape, like I said. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna put her in the cart for now, just because she is so pretty. We'll come back to that. You guys, I can't believe it. I turned to this wall, and there's actually so much more lampshades here in the back, which is amazing. I mean, so many gorgeous ones to hunt through. And right on up there, I actually see that second one of the green that I wanted. I definitely feel like I'm gonna pick that up for the fall. There's truly so many options. I actually feel like I'm gonna pick up a few. Look at these perfectly like basic and simple lampshades. Honestly, exactly what I wanted, because these do have the scallop detail. I obviously envisioned that a pattern would look beautiful, but because we have so much pattern going on already in the cushions, I may have to pick up this basic pair also just to try it out, because maybe I'll like it better. And the fact that there's two is amazing. You guys know how things are always coming back. The ginger jar style lamps, like the ones that we found, are definitely coming back. There is literally a lamp right here that looks so similar to the one that I thrifted. It does have this top part, but the bottom with like the gold base, which looks like a fake brass. Mine is real brass. And come on, $130 when we got our lamp bases for $15. Pat on the back for me. Good morning, y'all. We've made it back. It is the next day, and yes, I'm wearing the same outfit because I'm actually filming a reel that I started yesterday. But right on over here, these are the two lampshades that I ended up trying out. And let me just say, finding the right lampshades for these lamps has been the bane of my existence, because I tried them yesterday, and I don't know, it's just not hitting the way that I wanted to hit. Let me bring you a little closer so you can see. So this is the original lampshade that it came with. Humongous. I don't know, I feel like the shape is a little bit awkward, but I do like how much of the actual lamp that it's covering, the height. Pay attention to that. You can't actually see where the lamp light bulb starts. And then we've got my version of the lampshade. I wanted scalloped, I wanted neutral, and this is what it looks like. I don't know, I feel like it just made it so basic. You know what I think the issue is? I feel like this lampshade size-wise is big enough, but it's not long enough. Hence why you can kind of see this little bottom part when it should technically be covered. So overnight, what I actually did is I ordered a smaller harp on Walmart, and I'm gonna see if maybe this is a little bit lower. Maybe that will look a little better. So let's try it. The amazing thing about this one is that it is actually adjustable, so I can make the harp size as tall as I want, which is really convenient. So let me see if maybe this will be the fix that we need. Is that a little bit better? I think it's a little bit better. All right, yes, the height is slightly better, but I still don't like it. I feel like it's just not matching the style of the lamp. If you want to know truly what I had in mind, I love the scallop details, but I think what I wanted is something that's a little bit more coned. So literally this, exactly what I had on the lamps before. Like, see, imagine that. The thing is though, is that this one is obviously way too small. But don't you agree that this color shade with this shape would look so good if it was just obviously a taller, bigger size? I mean, especially compared to this, I feel like this is too big, too overwhelming, and just doesn't give off that vintage feel. So back to the drawing board. I am just gonna have to keep searching for this exact lampshade, but in a bigger size. If any of you are able to find one and hook me up with a link, please do, because I've been searching all night and I couldn't find a single thing. So these ones will be a return. And I don't know, now I'm nervous about these because even though the pattern is so beautiful, it is the same shape. So let's try it and see if this is worth saving for the fall. Okay, taking a step back, I will say I don't hate it. I just truly feel like this shape just does not go with the ginger style lamp. But then again, I feel like maybe for the fall with the right decor, I could make this work, because right now obviously these patterns are all clashing, but I do love the green with the color of the ginger jars. So I want you guys to comment down below, is this lampshade worth keeping for the fall time, or do you feel like we need a different style completely? This is kind of what it looks like from a distance. Not as bad, but I don't know. I just want it to really be perfect because I feel like the base of these lamps looks so good here. So this is the part in the video, like in every single one, where I ask you guys for your advice. What kind of lampshade do you think would suit these ginger jars? We have the scalloped option. We have an empire, which is kind of just a big cone that's rounded. We could do rattan maybe, but like I really don't know. I still feel like my best bet is something like this, a linen, but with a scallop detail and this kind of shape. Because yeah, if I get the right size, I think that can look so good. But comment down below what you think. Give me some advice while I marinate on that. I've got a lot of returns to do, but that's okay. I'm glad we at least found one part of the lamp, and part two, that's coming up. But in the meantime, it's time for us to get to the next little thing that I've been avoiding, but I know you guys are gonna be sitting on the edge of your seat for this, because let me take you back. A couple months ago, I actually had an incredible thrift trip where I came across my dream, I kid you not, dream gingham chair. This is what it looked like. It was so beautiful. That blue is a dusty muted blue. It truly feels like the kind of chair that you would find at your grandma's house, but like in the best way, which is always the aesthetic I strive for. The only thing about this chair is that it does need a good deep clean. It has a few little questionable stains on it, but nothing that I knew I couldn't tackle. My little green machine, which is actually my favorite furniture cleaner, I let my mother-in-law borrow it a couple months back, and she's been loving it so much because they actually have a dog. She said that she's been using it so much to clean her couches and her rugs. So I was like, you know what, mom, keep it. It's all good. You're gonna get really good use out of it, and I'm gonna get myself another one. So the day has finally come that I went ahead and purchased the little green machine, but the mini version, a little bit more compact, easier to store away, but has just as much of a cleaning ability. So just because I get so many questions from you guys on how I clean my thrifted furniture, I thought I might as well show it to you myself so you can see just how easy it is. So no more procrastinating. Let's go on ahead upstairs and get my dream office chair cleaned and ready. Made it back to my office, and let me show you the chair. Here is our old one. She's still so pretty, still so cute, and I actually think that she's gonna be going into my bedroom to make way for this girl. This one, she has been so patient, patiently waiting here in the corner, waiting for me to get to her, and today is officially the day. You can literally see she was $49.99, but half off. Literally bought this in November. Your time has come, girl. But let me show you where she needs a good clean. You see there's all of these like random little yellow stains on it, like right on over here too. Under here, it's collected dirt and dust. The backside of this cushion also needs a good clean, and we just gotta refresh her up. Gosh, you guys, she is so clean. I'm gonna let her dry as I go ahead and do some work, but I need to just show you what came out of her because ew, look at that. That is so gross. This shirt didn't even look that dirty. It had a couple stains, but like this just goes to show that you need to clean every single piece of furniture that you bring into the house. This little cleaner is so affordable if you're someone who thrifts a lot and you have a lot of furniture and you need a quick, easy way to clean it. The little green will become your best friend. Let me spill it out and just show you. So gross, ew. But okay, I'm gonna let her pamper, gonna let her simmer. I have a couple fashion reels that I have to to film for my Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, and then when she's fully dry, I'll let you take a look at her. You guys, honestly, I just love how accomplished I feel when I get to tick off those things on my list that have just been in the back of my mind forever. But our chair, our perfect blue grandma core plaid chair, is officially in her spot, and may I say, she is perfect here. Fully clean. Remember all of those yellow stains completely gone. All the discoloration in the arms totally clean too. And she's now smelling so fresh. Thank you to my little green mini. All the blue in this space, the blue in this house is just truly bringing me so much joy. I hope you guys have been really liking these videos, these little spring updates that I've been doing with you together. Thank you so much for coming along with me this week as we went thrifting, scored on some new lamps, put up some new cafe curtains, and cleaned up some of my vintage pieces. Hopefully it also encouraged you guys to do some things that were also on your list too. The list of things that I've been avoiding is pretty long, so stay tuned with these vlogs as we tackle them one by one. If you have any design style advice for me, please comment it down below. And if you are watching up to this point, you are the real MVP. I love the ones who stick around all the way till the end. If you are watching up to this point, then comment down below, getting it done. This feels so aggressive. Okay, I'm sorry. Not in an aggressive way, but guys, we got things done in this vlog, and hopefully it inspires you to get some stuff done too. So comment it down below if you are watching up to this point. Eliana just woke up from her final nap today. You can see her moving around, so I'm gonna go get her. Thank you so much to my NANIT, truly. I don't know what I would do without this thing. All of these things that I needed to get to are done so much easier when I have a second pair of eyes. So if you guys do want to go ahead and shop the NANIT for yourself, I'm gonna leave a link down below to the NANIT home monitor, along with the NANIT external screen, so you guys can shop it for yourself. Or even for a loved one who is currently expecting, this is the one thing on the registry that they're gonna love you so much for. Click the link below and use my code to get a full 20% off of your order, which is such a good amount of savings, especially if it's something you've been wanting to get for yourself. With all that, you guys, this mama is feeling so much joy because she loves her new chair. I'm so curious if you guys are gonna be mad at this or if you love it, so comment down below which of the two chairs do you prefer. Do you like the solid blue or do you like the gingham blue? I love this one, but I don't know if it's just me. The other one is like a lighter tone, so what do you think looks better in this room? I know there's a lot of pattern going on, but I'm very pattern happy as of late. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.